Everyone, I wanted to quickly share one of the big questions we get, which is what type of protein should I be consuming? So the general answer here is getting the majority of protein through your food, right? So things like chicken, fish, steak, ground beef, turkey, all of those things are going to be the best option. But just understanding what protein actually is. So proteins are made up of what are called amino acids. You may have heard of things such as essential amino acids or unessential amino acids. Essentially, those are the 20 different chains that build each and every single protein. So without going too deep into protein science, there's a few different things that you want to look for when you're looking at protein supplements specifically. Ideally, you're going to be consuming a whey supplement, assuming that you're not vegetarian or vegan. Whey is going to be the gold standard of supplemental protein. The reason is because it's the purest form of protein and it has one of the main essential amino acids. It has all of them, but one of the main ones we're looking for in a protein supplement is what's called leucine. So leucine is going to be one of the main drivers of muscle protein synthesis. So if you have a protein supplement that doesn't have adequate leucine, then you're really not going to be pushing yourself towards the goals that you want. So an example of a protein supplement that doesn't have a lot, if any, leucine would be something like collagen. So you may have heard about collagen protein powders. Collagen can potentially be good for other things like bones and connective tissue, nail growth, but it's not a very good protein supplement. If you are taking a whey protein, you typically want to look for an isolate or a concentrate. Those are going to be the two best versions. And then when we're looking at vegetarian or vegan protein sources, look for a single isolate. So this could be like a pea isolate or a soy isolate or a potato isolate, as opposed to multiple different blends. And then when we're also looking at protein, the last thing we want to consider is, again, the protein to calorie ratio. So I mentioned this before. We typically want to keep that protein supplementation at a max of 6-to-1, meaning if your protein supplement has 20 grams of protein in it, ideally of an isolate or a concentrate, then it shouldn't have more than 120 calories. So you'll notice a lot of proteins that taste really good and have really fun flavors have a really long ingredient list, and that means that the calories are probably going to be a little bit higher. So try to keep it simple. Look for whey. Make sure if you're getting something else that it has adequate leucine in it, and ideally keep those calories to protein ratio as low as possible. Try not to exceed 6-to-1. Make sure you ask your health coach if you have any other questions, and keep it up. Get that protein, guys.